Are you looking for an athletic scholarship? You're in the right place. This is the Recruit Me Athletic Scholarship Podcast, the longest-running podcast on recruiting and athletic scholarships. We're here to help your family navigate the recruiting road all the way to an athletic scholarship. He's a recruiting expert and a dad of 2 college athletes. He has a wealth of experience to share. Here's Recruit Me CEO, Brent Hanks.
Welcome to episode 503 of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast. The Athletic Scholarship Podcast celebrated its 500th weekly episode recently and is proud to be the world's longest-running athletic recruiting education podcast. Like the intro said, my name is Brent Hanks, and I'm the host of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast and the owner of Recruit Me, an athletic recruiting education business. I want to thank you for listening to the Athletic Scholarship Podcast today, and also thank those who are frequent listeners. Please like or follow the Athletic Scholarship Podcast on your favorite podcast app, and listen weekly to get 15 minutes that will change your athletic scholarship future. Also, I invite you to visit the recruit-me.com website for more free and inexpensive recruiting tools and resources from Recruit Me. Here, after the 500th episode of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast, I'm going to give you episodes that highlight different aspects of the 7 steps to an athletic scholarship from the Recruit Me 3.0 athletic scholarship system. The 7 steps are: Step 1, select the right schools to contact. Step 2, write a great introductory email. Step 3, create your one-sheet player profile. Step 4, build your own recruiting questionnaire. Step 5, track your communications. Step 6, send one-page or one-paragraph updates. And Step 7, make your school choice wisely. Today I want to present ways to help you in Step 1, choose the right schools to contact. This step, I believe, is the most glossed over part of a recruiting journey. In Step 1, Recruit Me has exercises that have the student athlete and their parents or recruiting helpers to first fill out a parameters worksheet. The parameters worksheet helps you to target colleges that fit what you want or need for your future academic and athletic experiences. The parameters worksheet is an exercise that should be done multiple times with adjustments as the student athlete changes his or her wants and needs. After you do your parameters, then you start building your college school list. Recruit Me has a college school list worksheet. The worksheet has an introductory paragraph that says, whether you are a freshman or an upperclassman in high school, making a school list is essential. Use this worksheet to build a school list and to continue to adjust your school list as parameters change throughout your recruiting process. The college school list worksheet has 5 charts with 5 columns. The charts are junior colleges, NCAA Division III, NCAA Division II, and NCAA Division I. The columns are school name, city or town, state, distance from home, and conference. Recruit Me suggests you to find schools that meet your parameters in every level of the chart. Even if you have big dreams and you set your parameters to play in the NCAA Division I, go ahead and find and research schools of all levels. Like I said earlier, I want to present ways to help you to build your own college school list. I'm going to give you many college basketball and college baseball references because they are very prevalent right now as the college basketball season ends and the college baseball season starts. I'm continuing to give you resources, free resources, to help you build your college school list. Building and researching your college school list is a vital part of Step 1 of the 7 steps to an athletic scholarship, and it is vital to your whole recruiting experience. The Recruit Me 3.0 athletic scholarship system includes the 3 helpful worksheets: the parameters worksheet, the college school list worksheet, and the college research worksheet. You can combine these worksheets with last week's college school list building resource, which was finding websites and social media accounts that provides your sports top 25 rankings, or even other sports rankings, to help to introduce you to colleges. Look for rankings in all levels of play: NCAA Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, and junior colleges. Today I'm going to continue to give you examples of where to find colleges to help you build your college school list. This is another way to advance your Step 1 of the 7 steps. This is college basketball time, March Madness, and all levels of college play are in their tournament time. Let's see if you can get introduced to some new teams or colleges. Remember, a college team's success is also a student recruiter for the college itself. What high schoolers see on TV or on the internet can influence an athlete or a regular student. I'll start with the big NCAA Division I March Madness bracket for the men's side. You will hear many of the big-name D1 programs, but listen for schools that you may not be familiar with. Whether you are a basketball player or a softball player or a swimmer, let this open your mind to an opportunity. Here is the 2026 NCAA D1 men's bracket teams. Duke, Siena, Ohio State, TCU, which is Texas Christian University, St. John's, Northern Iowa, Kansas, California Baptist, Louisville, University of South Florida, Michigan State, North Dakota State, UCLA, University of Central Florida, UConn, which is the University of Connecticut, Furman, Florida, Prairie View A&M, Clemson, Iowa, Vanderbilt, McNeese State, Nebraska, Troy, North Carolina, VCU, which is Virginia Commonwealth University, Illinois, Penn, St. Mary's, Texas A&M, Houston, Idaho, Arizona, Long Island University, Villanova, Utah State, Wisconsin, High Point University, Arkansas, Hawaii, BYU, which is Brigham Young University, Texas, Gonzaga, Kennesaw State, Miami of Florida, Missouri, Purdue, Queen's University, Michigan, Howard, Georgia, SLU, which is St. Louis University, Texas Tech, Akron, Alabama, Hofstra, Tennessee, Miami of Ohio, Virginia, Wright State, Kentucky, Santa Clara, Iowa State, and Tennessee State. No matter what sport, there are colleges that are not as well known that can make a splash in their national championship tournament. You will hear about the Blue Bloods, which are historically prominent teams that compete year in and year out for championships. Then there are the mid-major programs that compete well, that don't play in power conferences and make the tournament regularly and may win a game or two in the tournament. There are also successful teams that are not as well known and get hot in the tournament and may not make the tournament again for years. Last weekend, I got to go to the first and second round of the men's NCAA tournament in St. Louis. The teams in St. Louis were Kentucky, my wife's alma mater, Santa Clara, Iowa State, and Tennessee State. Also, Miami, Florida, Mizzou, Purdue, and Queen's University. I didn't know anything about Queen's University. After some research, I found out it's Queen's University of Charlotte. The Queens Royals transitioned to the NCAA Division I level in 2022. The Queens basketball program started in 1990 and competed in the NAIA and the NCAA Division II levels. They compete in the ASUN Conference. The Queens Royals won the ASUN tournament over Central Arkansas to get the number 15 seed in the March Madness tournament. The enrollment at Queens in Charlotte is approximately 1,500 students. Queens University in Charlotte has a men's basketball, baseball, cross country, golf, lacrosse, soccer, swimming and diving team, tennis, track and field, and men's volleyball. They have women's sports in basketball, cross country, field hockey, golf, lacrosse, rugby, soccer, softball, swimming and diving, tennis, track and field, triathlon, and volleyball. If you are a D1 or bust, are you looking at Queens, Wright State, Idaho, Utah State, High Point, or Furman? There were some D1 mid-majors in the women's NCAA bracket, like University of Texas at San Antonio, Murray State, Western Illinois, Fairfield, Howard, Southern University, Farley-Dickinson, Green Bay, Missouri State, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Holy Cross. Just a few more colleges in any sport to consider. If you have listened to past the Athletic Scholarship Podcast episodes, you know there are 3 levels in the NCAA. And I'm sure the NCAA Division II men's and women's basketball championship brackets are probably on social media somewhere. But I found the brackets on the NCAA.org website. Here are some of the best Division II men's basketball teams. Remember, just because I'm talking about basketball doesn't mean that other sports can't use these brackets to help them find a college of interest. Here are NCAA Division II championship bracket teams. Gannon, Charleston, West Virginia. California, which is in Pennsylvania. Fayetteville State. West Liberty, Virginia Union. Fairmont State. Indiana, which is in Pennsylvania. Washburn, Minnesota Duluth. Oklahoma Baptist. Harding, Central Missouri. Rogers State, Nova Southeastern, Morehouse, Florida Southern, Montevallo, Palm Beach Atlantic, UAH, which is University Alabama Huntsville, West Alabama, West Florida, Anderson, which is in South Carolina, Young Harris, Lenoir-Rhyme, University of Northern Georgia, Lander, Lincoln Memorial, and Columbus State. These teams are just one half of the NCAA Division II men's basketball bracket. Continuing the NCAA bracket theme to find colleges, here are teams from the NCAA Division III men's basketball bracket. Trinity in Connecticut, Keokuk, Babson, St. Joseph's in Maine, Redlands, Hood, Vassar, Catholic, West Connecticut, Tufts, Penn State, Harrisburg, NYU, Gettysburg, Wesleyan, which is in Kentucky, Lehman, St. Thomas, which is in Texas, Belhaven, Trinity of Texas, Whitworth, Wisconsin Whitewater, Loras, Wash U, which is Washington U of St. Louis, Transylvania, Mount Union, Washington and Jefferson, Christian Newport, Stevens, the College of New Jersey, Johns Hopkins, Randolph-Macon, and North Carolina Wesleyan. Those were some teams from the NCAA Division I, Division II, and Division III levels. Here are teams from the NAI level from the NAI.org website. Freed-Hardeman, Governor's State, Loyola, which is in Louisiana, Bethel, Northwestern in Iowa, William Penn, College of Idaho, Taylor, Georgetown, which is in Kentucky, Bethel, Life, Indiana University, Kokomo, Arizona Christian, Wayland Baptist, Carroll, Corbin, Nelson, Benedictine Mesa, Southwestern, Arkansas Baptist, Columbia, which is in Missouri, Pikeville, Faulkner, and McPherson are some of the NA regional teams. Building your college school list may and probably should include junior colleges. You can find the Junior College Division I, Division II, and Division III championship brackets on the njcaa.org website. The junior college level has 3 levels based on scholarship rules. A college can be a junior college Division I in some sports and a Division II or Division III in other sports. Here are some of the Division III junior colleges that are in the Junior College Division III Men's Basketball Championship. Northampton, Genesee, Dallas Eastfield, Joliet, Northern Essex, Salem, Dutchess, Dallas Richland, Montgomery County, Ridgewater, Riverland, and Dallas North Lake. The last The Athletic Scholarship Podcast, episode 502, and this episode are giving you avenues to easy and inexpensively free-to-find colleges that you may not have known about or even thought of. Step 1 of the 7 steps to an athletic scholarship wants you, the student-athlete, to develop parameters for your athletic, your academic, and your social lives at college. Your parameters help you to build your own college school list and to research those colleges and programs so that you can keep some of those you listed on your list, then set some aside or continually adjust your list. RecruitMe recommends the student-athlete to dream or shoot for those major D1 colleges, but to also realize where you are in your development. Many, if not most, student-athletes and their families skip the listing or the consideration of junior colleges, NAIA, NCAA Division III and Division II schools, or even lower or mid-major NCAA Division Is. RecruitMe and the Athletic Scholarship just want to slow you down a little bit and help you answer the questions of when to start, how to start, and what to do. The RecruitMe 3.0 Athletic Scholarship System is an easy-to-use but very hands-on and very non-technically set up program. You get 3 hands-on worksheets, a manual that walks you step-by-step through each step of the process, and a workbook. The whole program is yours for only $39, and it is yours to keep. There is no additional subscription. The PDF form allows you to make copies of the worksheets to use over and over again until you find your right fit college. The program is for potential college student-athletes from high school, and it can be used by college student-athletes again if they go from a junior college to a 4-year school, if they go from an NAIA school to an upper level, if they go from a D1 mid-major to a P4 conference, or from a high-level Division I or II to a higher-level Division I as an underclassman or a graduate student. So I've hit on 2 ways to find colleges to help you build your college school list. Rankings and brackets can lead you to schools for you to research. Past the Athletic Scholarship Podcast episodes can help you along these lines too. Episode 397, called Resources to Build a College School List from 2024, and episode 337, called An Inside Look at NCAA, NAI, and NJCAA websites, Searching for Colleges from 2023. Go to the recruit-me.com website, click on the Athletic Scholarship Podcast link, and find more helpful college school list building episodes under the School College List category. Next week, I'll continue on step 1 of the 7 steps to an athletic scholarship, which is to find the right schools to contact, by covering ways to research the schools that you have put on your personal college school list. Thank you for listening to this week's The Athletic Scholarship Podcast episode, and please like or subscribe to hear recruiting education advice and tips every Tuesday.